I would like to request everyone to please stand for a short prayer, and please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Call in Mrs. Milita Q. Anfolio.
To our officer in charge of the university, Engineer Susana Ciala, Madam. To our head of the College of Technology, Mr. Antonio Brano Jr. Sir, our OJT coordinator, Mr. Berto Sabido Jr., faculty and staff, my dear students, supportive parents, a pleasant morning. It gives me pleasure to extend to all of you my warmest greetings. In behalf of the College of Technology, I am happy that you are gathered here for this orientation program on your on-the-job training. This would enlighten you what to do on your on-job training or OJT. And we are aware that we are on crisis. Hashtag pandemic COVID-19. And we are now embracing the new normal environment of education. And I hope that you would be guided the do's and don'ts that will be shared and delivered to you by our speakers today. Welcome everyone. Once again, good morning.
Here, Susana C. Alan. A round of applause, please.
Good morning, everyone. My dear students, parents, to the program head, Mr. Antonio Abrahano, the OJT advisor, Mr. Roberto Sabido, OJT coordinator of the college, Ms. Azucena Arcillo, faculty, other kay officials around, good morning. So, I am not the campus administrator. Bilin lang yan na kay linakatan aton campus administrator for an official travel. So, on behalf of SOB1, we are extending a warm thanks to everyone. So, this OJT orientation is a very much important to all students who will be engaging in on-the-job training. So the first requirement is to attend the orientation seminar. Without attending the orientation seminar, students are not allowed to go on an on-job training. So because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we will not be conducting a face-to-face on-the-job training or internship program. So, your program head, the coordinator of the program, will give you what to do during this pandemic. Because we have to strictly follow the protocol and observe the mandate of the Commission on Higher Education that face-to-face on-the-job training is not allowed. So maybe because in the nature of your course that you have to acquire skills, diba? Direct yan na a-acquire. And if kuan lahiya, magkinita ka lahin picture, hin demonstration without an actual return demonstration. So asya niya nga itong pagdidilingan, itong EU, OJT coordinator and the OJT advisor, how you will try to gain these skills. So, kuan la nga baga nahiabtan kita, nahiabtan ka mo, hindi yan na nga, inaatubang ta nga, COVID-19 pandemic. So, ang iba nga mga estudyante before this time, baga fortunate pahira kay nakapag-observe talaga hirahan, actual on-the-job training. Haiyo yan bisan pa man diri ka mohingan to hiton mga agency or industries to apply or to acquire knowledge, more knowledge. Kaya dinaiskilahan, may danay ginahataga iyo. More knowledge to be acquired on an actual practice. So tatagan na ito eskwelahan in nagbibilinghin pamaagi. Kung papatiunan-on nga mamayada ninyo hibaroan gihapon. Because once you graduate, pamiling niyo itong trabaho, diri masering nga kay tungod nga pandemic waray kamuban hibaro. Because we do not stop giving you equality education. Only that, limited. Kaya di man natin pwede maihatag nga tanan tungod itong mga limitasyon. So, yan na, this is a 1 year on-the-job training. There are alternatives nga iyo pagbubuhaton enleo or kapalit hiton face-to-face on-the-job training. So, ginpatawag namon ang mga kag-anak, representative lang ani niya nga anhi kay 200 plus students yan na iton 4th year. And then, nagpakianapohan program head na nag-select hirahin 5 students together with parents as representative for every section. So, the dissemination of information by other students is through kuan na lang no, ini nga messenger, video, chat video presentation na lang para kaya maluwat kita pwede nga dudrungan pagkanya eskwelahan. So, limitado talaga iton kiwa itong eskwelahan, limitado kiwa iti estudyante. Dire pwede nga magdudrungan kita ngani. So, I am hoping that after this orientation, may babaroan yung estudyante, may babaroan itong kag-anak, kung ano itong mga responsibilidad nga dapat pagbuhaton. So, itong eskwelahan is andam, pagbuli, paghatag, hiton angay nga may babaroan itong iyo mga anak. So, ang kag-anak, kinahanglan suportahan kung ano itong mga pamaagi, itong eskwelahan, nga ikahatag nga dito yung mga anak, hindi nga ira on the job training. Maupay kung makakakuha kita hin mga agency nga ma-conduct hin online training seminars nga libre. Pero asya itong tatalinguha o itong OJT coordinator and the advisor nga makakuha kita nga mga libre lang nga mga training and seminars. Kay marang kita nga diri kita nga tanan kaya bayad. Yan na ang BSIT and Civil Engineering may danirang culminating program buwas an era on-the-job training. Nakakuha kamihin ini nga virtual on-the-job training internship program Hakatar. Taga-Qatar ang naghahatag hairahan online virtual training seminars, pati seminars and training. So nakitaan ko maupay ang iya pamaagi. So nakadanalaan estudyante kundi gud niya karuyag mahibaro. Pero nga tanan nakikita namon kaya ngayon through virtual na internship program. So pero supplemented ito in actual din ito aton lugar. So may mga activity nga ihahatag kung papatiunan mo nga ang ginahatag na seminar or training ibabaroan ng estudyante. So I am hoping that for the BSIT program, makakuha iwat hisugan hindi nga klase ni virtual internship program. So because our campus administrator cannot personally give you an assurance kung ano iton mahihahatag na OJT activity or program yan na itong kabataan, but I'm sure that he will support whatever will be the plan of the college or the program nga i-implement para hiton OJT hiton yung mga anak. That's all and good morning.
Thank you so much, Engineer Ala. Mr. Roberto N. Sabido Jr. A round of applause, please.
Okay. To our OIC campus administrator, to our program head, to the faculty and staff of the BSIT, to our direct parents, and to the OJTs of the BSIT program. Good morning, one and all. So I am tasked to give you the new policies. Sinabi kitang new policies because these are not the policies we are following during the previous years, no? Ano ito, pandemic. This time, during pandemic, it is very challenging for us, especially for us, the coordinators, your advisors, on how you can do your on-the-job training when actually you are not in the job. You are not in the industry. You are not in the company. So today, because of everything is changing because of this COVID-19, I will cite first some legal basis why do our OJT, on-the-job training, arrive on this scenario. We are on the government institution and we are bound to follow protocols, especially from the government, from the national government. No? Ito na siya halingin papasaran is from the Chief COVID-19 Advisory number 7. Kita niyo? Which is guidelines for the prevention, control, and mitigation of the spread of coronavirus in higher education institutions or in its EIs. No? Focused on letter C, OJT and internship program, foreign and local remain suspended until ECQ, TCQ, and MGCQ has been lifted. This time, our town or our municipality is under MGCQ. No? However, nagsaring ang CHED, no? In MGCQ areas, in campus only, so itong campus, OJT and internship programs can be authorized provided there is strict compliance with physical distancing and other health protocols. Masan ko, sir, we can observe that. And with that, the CHED Regional Office 8 explained how to provide this strict compliance. No? So, yun naman yung mga HEIs are planning to offer a campus internship. No? You have to submit to CHED Regional Office. It's intended to offer together with supporting documents the institution's plan on the implementation of the in-campus internship program, health protocols to be followed, and how to finance the healthcare expenditures. Dito tayo nagkaroon ng problema. No? If in case payagan natin ang mga student na pumunta rito sa in-campus or kahit sa labas, and if that particular student is infected with the COVID-19, it is the institution who will finance the healthcare. Ay kita makuhang pondo yun no? Even the DOH, no? Inoperate nila itong pagpuan. Ito nila mga healthcare workers. So with that, there was nagkalikitan na lahat suspended, no? there was a resolution from the BOR, no? Kita niyo? Wala kakikita. On June 8, 2020, there was a resolution, no, approved by the BOR. Tawag naman ini a flexible learning component of the learning continuity plan. That even there is a pandemic, no? There is a coronavirus still, sabi ni Ma'am Ala kanina, we can still continue to give you the education, the skills, no? This was approved during the committee meeting by the BOR on May 24 and 27, the conduct of OJT, no? So there is no more left time to last year, no? Nag-resolve but the committee approved that the following, no, to resolve, there is no more time to alternative forms of activities to offset the required number of hours. Ano man, una ini nga pinakuha na nila, cancel, no, in-suspend. Kaya mayroon to resolution ni Sir memorandum on aton University President, no, dated May 4. Let me see. Dated May 14, no? May 14, 2021, nasa rin niya, it has come to the attention of this office that there are some students conducting face-to-face office transactions and student interns deployed inside the campus. Pursuant to existing regulations of the CHED, students are not yet allowed to enter the university and likewise prohibit all forms of students' internships, no? Including ato na among deployed into Agawas by all forms man. In this regard, all concerned are directed to suspend all forms of student activities face-to-face effective immediately. So until now, pwede ito na akong sisinunod ng mga protocols, no? And on June 9, kasi nagkong kami ng remedial measures na conduct of OJT. Kaya tanggal naman namin nirahan, cancel naman namin nirahan industry, no? Dito mga shops. So, nagkamayada na yung remedial, no? Nagkamayada to resolve the matter, we will come up with a remedial measure to compensate at the still remaining hours left for the concerned OJT by forming an OJT remedial committee per college, no, headed by the dean. So, naman naging basis ng pagkatagairahan grades, competency, technical competence, no, 50%, communication and interpersonal competences, ano, verbal na pagbaton ng mga interviews, no? And then submission and approval of narrative report, 50%, all in all, 100%. This was the remedial measures we used last semester, no? But today, this coming semester, ipamagkita mag-remedial, we are following based on the legal basis before, kung binabasa, there was a memorandum from the head of the internship program, no, head, tika namin campus, dated July 12, no? Kita niyo? Ano ba? Kain ka na. July 12. Reiteration of internship program guidelines. With the escalating COVID cases in the province, you are hereby reminded to strictly adhere to the pertinent provisions in the university learning continuity plan. Sorry, no? Number 1, all off-campus activities are suspended, no, until approval from CHED to hold the same. All of campus. In lieu of physical activities are suspended until approval from CHED to hold this. In lieu of physical deployment, OJT internship and practice teaching students shall be required instead to attend an online lecture teaching demonstration or seminar related. Ayan. O ba't ginababasa? Niyo, nababasa niyo, no? Kasi takin ginababasa din. Online lecture, teaching demonstration, or seminar related to their field and specialization. So dito focus tayo, no? Seminar related to the field of specialization. Further, it is understood that a variety of online lecture or seminar must be taken by the students, and the cumulative number of hours for the said lectures and seminars be equivalent to the prescribed number of hours for OJT. So during normal days, our OJT number of hours was 720 hours. No, hadto-hadtoan nakatupakita industry. No, for students without access to internet, nasa rin, no, they will be given with an OJT module for them to work on. No? Further, they will be required to work on a capstone project and submit them to their OJT advisor. So, for us, for the BSIT, because we are focusing on the enhancing of your skills, no? Dire mga pwede hatong sa likod yung mga online lectures. So, one of our professor suggested, instead to your on-the-job training will be based on the competency-based. No? Ang winigin istorya ni Sir Jared, nga ni Sir Eric, no? Last month, or on first week in September, our day called us, especially particularly the shop teachers, no, to formulate competencies, no, from your first year to third year ng mga subjects, no, to make at least one or two competencies to parang to summarize, no? Pananglitan na namon basic art, beanswork, art, and gas welding, no? That particular subject, the subject teacher will get an competency, no, out from that subject. Makuha kami ng sa competency, may dala mo ni Papa-perform, no? Dila iyo. You will do it online, bibidyo niyo, no? And you have to not only video, buong pa itong mga steps, no? May dali yung parang igayakan pa niyo ng narration para maintindihan. With that, ito natin, babies ito namon mga grades, no? So, we are not bound to complete the number of hours. Kung makuha niyo competencies sa automotive 12 competencies, makuha nga niyo in 1 week. Yung remaining libre na kamo, no? Libre na. But your problem, kung inala kang mag-receive question, your problem is the facilities, the tools, the machines, di ba? Kung mag-perform kami yung pag-building, art building and civil building, sir mo rin magtatabala, hinahin kami. Dada makam-in itong eskwelahan. You have to coordinate us religiously. Tawag kamuha akong, kung kamuha, messenger, ulang kami sa rin, sugadini. So it is the school, it is the university who will make communications to that particular industry. Nga kikita ko naman liwat nga diri kako niya safe niya, no? Diri kami mapadarahay yung magto kung siyang kalupog, damot kaso, no? So we will see to it. Ano nga ito namang paralan na yung just to perform that particular competency. Diri nga mag-iiyak mo dito, no? Sa kadlaw, just to perform that video namang ipapa-perform na yun. Okay, after that, you will submit it to the OJT advisor or to your coordinator, and then you will make again the narrative report, no? Because 20% of your grades. Narrative report will still be required as additional documentary evidence of the students' engagement, such as for such alternatives or substitute mode of OJT delivery, and submission to this report must be made before the scheduled final examinations. So for us, for students, wala kami itong final examination. Importante may sulod kita hiton, ano ini? Hiton period, OJT period from September until December. Ano ito natin first semester. Okay, there is an additional guidelines. Documentary requirements such as medical certificate, police clearance, or barangay clearance, waiver, di rin na natin kinanglan, di ba? Di man kita makato industry. Shall no longer be required, no? Except for students who undergo ang mga clinical practice ang mga college of nursing. Ano dito ni Hamin campus. Ikaw, kung hindi mo kamumakan to industry, di na lang kinanglan ito certificate, mag-submit medical certificate, police clearance, or ano kita waiver. For those opting, no? To have series of seminars and trainings as OJT alternative mode of delivery and activity design for each webinar. So this is our task, ano? For example, naka-line up, nakakuha kami parang kan mamalagin si Sering, ano? Magkabiling kami in linkage, no? Toyota, halin yung mga particular ng mga industry, may dito resource person, karoyag niya maghatag ako ng seminar or webinar. It is for us, no? Makakuha kami link, then iyak na mga tuwa iyo, no? Ini kung makapinig kami yung mga linkage, no? Linkage. So, himuan namon in activity design according to this memorandum, no? OJT advisors are expected to exercise utmost care, no? Utmost care and discretion in choosing seminar topics and resource speaker. Of course, ano kami itong magbibilingin mga topics, just like for example, kung kanan automotive lang, no? Diri na naman ibubulig yung garments, kung partiya mga pagkuhan itong makina, no? Or kanang garments lang, no? Kami na itong magpukan itong mga topics, magpipili, no? Based to ensure that competencies embedded in the program are further honed, no? Tapping partner agencies and alumni as resource person is highly encouraged, no? This is one we are thinking, no? Because we have already alumni, mga managers na yan dito, Honda Cars, sa Toyota, dito Manila, no? Kung pwede naman nila maruan yung mga webinar, seminars, no? Kung may daliwan niyo yung mga kabuktuan, yung mga pakakahatag, no? Of course, may daliwan yung mga kapakturan, kabuktuan, Manila, mga experts, kung makakahatag nila yung webinar, just tell us, no? Para makapanamon nila, malink, no? Matagan kita nila yung parang mga updates, no? The following may be credited to compensate and add to the prescribed number of hours. So, hindi makakadugong gap nito niyo Shelton, kaya rin naman kita prescribed number of hours mga grades. If you will attend seminars, webinar, post-conferences, no? Related to your field of specialization, of course. Virtual tour, no? In selling partner agencies to familiarize the students with the scenario in the actual workplace, and then seminars on lifelong skills, no? Amin ito na re-relate sa atin, no? Lifelong skills, no? For the grading system, items 3, 3 and 4 of memorandum shall remain valid and enforce the summer term 2021 for school year 2020-2021 except for the programs not utilizing the internship alternative mode of delivery. So we are still following the 50% technical competence, 30% communication and interpersonal competence, and then 20% narrative and submission of your narrative report as the basis in grading your OJT. No? Ito ni yung technical competence, on how you perform, communication and interpersonal competences, communication niya, ano yung pag-narration, ano yung pag-answer, kung may interview, may tinawag kayo, and then your narrative report will also be graded by 20%. All in all, 100%. Okay. These are the new policies, for your new on-the-job OJT scheme, no? So, as what I have said, may mga advantages, may mga disadvantages also. Advantages in your side because you are not obliged to report or to go to the higher HTE, no? Higher, ano ba ito? HTE. Basta, ay kumakato ka mo itong industry, no? And then, you have more time, ano, to spend with your family, kung may damo trabaho, no? May da, makakatrabaho ka na. Kaya dapat itong mga estudyante, labihan natin rin nakaka-cancel module because they have already jobs. No? Sir, nakakatok ako, nagkukul ako, sir, na nandideliver ako yung mga kuwan, ito parcels. So yan na, maungan mo nga din sa simana, no? Patakas pag-deliver. After completing your performance task, you may find new jobs or search new part-time job for you to earn income. Pwede, no? Pwede man. Maray man kami. Importante ako, competency-based, no? Masaklit niyo ang iyong mga performance na kung papahatag ang iyo. Made by your differential teachers. Sarahin ko man at makukuha nga mga competency nga akong ititikan nga ko na diretso niyan niya ko, ha? Isang mauman until Friday. No, kay mga kato ka Manila, nag-prepare na ang mga teachers, no, from first year na niya pag third year, din aron na mira yung mga competencies, and I will send it in your group chat, ha, the messenger. So I will be requiring you to make a group chat for each field specialization, ha, garments. May nagdalang group chat ako na, ha? Igaan ni Sir Abrahano, ni Sir Eric, no? As well as electronics, electrical, automotive, no? Para itong mga competencies diri magka-marbalyo, no? Okay? May get disadvantages, no? In your duties. Because you will not experience being a worker in the industry, no? Labot na kung mag-apply ka mo yun ng trabaho. Mag-apply gani ka mo, yung kung mag-set na OJT ako. Ha? Mag-apply na ka mo. Pwede mo ka mo makag-perform, no? Dito. Just like for example, kung magbulig-bulig ka, automotive, kung magbulig-bulig ka nila may shop. At least, you have already the facility. Kung papagtanggalong ka nila cylinder head, katapos may performance task, kung mapagtanggal cylinder head, mag-video ka na nila, no? Or else, ako dahil kung na iyo, mga suggestions, you can enroll short-time courses. No? Short-time courses, pwede na yan, no? Para lang maka-relate ka mo ito niyo pagkuhan. For example, electrical or automotive, pwede ka mo magkuhan na. Ito, mga automotive servicing, ganyan. Parang ganyan. Electrical dito, ha? Para kuhan na ka mo, access na ka mo, ha? Facilities. No, hindi na ka mo magpipinag doon na industry, no? Okay. Another disadvantages, dili ka mo ma-expose actual or high-end yung mga facility, no? Just like what our students done before, no? Nakato talaga yan ng kung kumpanya. And then, dito, no? Nakakamaya job opportunities. Itong mga disadvantages siya na. But what is important for us is your health. No? Napakunahan na kabutaran? Napakunahan na kita? Bang hindi nila kumuha na, hindi ko masugulahan. So that was your advantages and disadvantages and some suggestions, you know. Just what I have said, we have to look, for online webinars. Panangitan naka-access ka mo in online webinars, nga waray pa kami, di pa kami informed, just tell me, no? Para kita mag-register na ito, no? Online webinars. In order for you to acquire certificates. Itong mga certificates yan na dere na kuhan, itong kikinanglan, itong mga online na itong, certificates, no? Okay, because we are already in the new normal, no? Answering ni Sir no face-to-face, no? Kung maray face-to-face classes, maray liwat face-to-face OJT. No need for already yung ginaaraw nga memorandum of agreement, endorsement, no? Mga graduate evaluation, there's no need for that. For us. For the meantime, hopefully, ito next year or second sem, no? Pwede na kita. Nasa ring man, parang may ako na pinabati, no? I hope na magka-totoo in face to face, no? And most of all, we are not requiring you to complete your total number of hours. Ha? Hindi rin naman kumakan to industry. Just, kung ito na yung mga questions. If you have questions, no, Nina, we have time. After the talk of our program head. Thank you and good morning.
Let us call in the head of BSIT program, Mr. Antonio A. Abrahana Jr. A round of applause, please.
To our OIC campus administrator, she has an important appointment to attend to, kaya nag-exit po na siya. To our coordinator of OJT, Sir Bobby, and of course I have to introduce to you our coordinator for the campus of OJT, Ma'am Asusina Arsenio. She was not around kasi nagpapakuna yung atiya. Of course, to our colleagues, parents, and of course, to the students. I'm happy that you attend this orientation for you to clarify all the things that will happen during your OJT in this school year. Mine is just to be reminded, kasi given naman itong students our responsibilities. Although, may dala mga restrictions nga dapat natin sundon. Labi na hininga ato niya na new normal nga situation itong OJT. Unang-una itong guideline number 2 itaan cancer in discuss, just to add regarding itong kay di man kita makadto itong industry. So what we are going to do is to search some videos related nga dahan ihahataga aton nga competencies. Videos kasi safety tahan dinhi, no contact with other persons. But of course, this will need itong stable nga internet connection para mas diro-diretso ito yung pag kita itong mga videos nga makakakuha ka mo dida itong iral in bubuhat nga skills, meaning dirigad iya nga actually diretso niyong haya-apply, pero makakakuha ka mo dida itong mga techniques. And then, kung paunan mo nilagin, bubuhat itong usa nga task ha industry. Meaning, magkakamayada ka muna in advance nga panlantaw kung paunan mo re-resolve ba itong usa nga, like for example, pag-repair itong engine. And then, kahuman itong nga videos, may dagihapon ni Sir Bobby in pronounce nga kinahanglan, may dagihapon kikitaon nga EU application. So paunan o. Bali, itong iyo parents, masarit ka mo iyo parents nga makadto ka mo dito itong usang nga industry, makikisabot, kung pwede, usang nga adlaw or tulo ka oras, depende itong task, itong competency, kung pera ka oras itong ma-accumulate, din masarit ka mo kung pwede. Pareha pananglitan, itong electrical, may dani competency itong kanan na building wiring. So, pwede ka mo magkagto itong usang construction site, pagkita kung paunan mo itong pagbutang itong kanan building wiring. Then, have some documentations. From that, sigurado nga at least ito, may dani yung actual nga nakita kung ginuunan mo itong building wiring installation. Diba? Then, of course, itong diri man ka mo magiging crowded, kaya di man ka mo magdududrungan. So, iwas kita itong COVID, diba? Makakasunod kita giyapunan, protocol, maging implementar na atong government. Kasi, amo ko diyan na ito na atong friend. Bali, wala ita mahimo kundi magsakripisyo lang sugal ini nga sitwasyon. Anyway, after niyo mag-OJT, siguro iba na itong panahon din kasi sharing pa education is life. So diri lang matutog din itong OJT niyo it iyo hibaro. Ada pa ka mo mas mahibabaro pa kung pananglitan, ada na ko muna trabaho. Itong tunay na niyong pagtrabaho, di rin nalaan OJT. Okay? So, sugad. So, don't lose your hope nga matutog na din ito iyo hibabaruan ka OJT. But still, sige lang ihapon ito nga hibabaruan niyo it mga labi na it mga kabaguhan nga mga facilities. And of course, itong mga equipments. Okay? So, sunod ito. Bali, magsisearch lang na ito mo itong videos related nga dahil ihamataga yung competencies. Another one is the alternative measures. So, kung pananglitan na waray kung ka pakabiling, pero imposible naman na dito kang makapag-search, di ba? Pero kung pananglitan kulang, ang iyo na search, of course, si kami padahil itamon panalinguha to augment hiton nga sinisiring ni Ma'am Ala nga kanang webinar. So, with our college dean, Sir R. Ibaulibo, amon itong padayon naging tatalinguha nga makabiling kami in industry na maghahatag in webinar nga di kang dito gudera mismo industry magpapakita through or with the start itong era mga workplace tapos nga dahil itong operation at era equipment nga para iyo mas makakita ka mo itong actual goal nga nahitatabuha industry. Then kahuman iyo pag OJT ini nga OJT, pagkanto niyo, at least, di na ka mo or di na ka mo masusurpresa nga, ako isa nga entera. Kasi nakita na niyo webinar. Okay? Parang mamingaw. Seryoso enduro. Okay. Then, kaman niyo itong pagkitan videos, then webinar, kung pananglitan, kulang pa iyo ang videos, nga ng iyo application, then magsasabit na kamuhan requirements needed nga dahan iyo ang ginhatag iyo nga competencies. Ano ini nga mga requirements? Una, ang narrative report. Tapos, ang evidences like documentation, ang iyo application na. Pananglitan ng didang welding, competency, welding art. Then, kinahanglan may daniyo ato, through tikang hand videos nga ingitan, una-unan no, pero kay ini parang review naman lang ini, di ba? Ano yung mga previous nga subjects, review na lang ini, or an application, actual application. So maaral naman kami ito kung paano ang pag-building itong mga automotive, di ba? Then, kinahanglan may dani documentation kung ginaano ang pag-building. Nga i-attach niyo dito itong narrative report. Okay? Although may danangan ni mga bawas kumparahan una nga mga ginsasubmit niyo. Kay Sir Rico ni Sir Bobby, didahang ka ng DTR, waray naman niyo DTR nga isasubmit. Kaya waray magkamukad to industry. Okay? Then of course, nga naman ito na, forget, nga dahan mga, may da kasi mga, mag-OJT na, nga may da pa mga behind subjects. Although, dirigat kung taton pwede. Kaya lang, because of humanitarian reason, so para makagraduate ka mo, ito nga iba, gintagan nila yung chance. Nga while na OJT, may danira behind subject nga tag-usa, pero ang tagdaramo din na talaga namang aalaw. Kung tag-usa la, pwede. Para lang maka-OJT. So, ginbuhat na lang namon para mahuman ka mo. Hindi na ba mag-inya din eskwelahan, hindi pag-eskwelahan. So, please try to pass that subjects. Nagtuhan mga may dabihan subject na para dero-diretso itong pakagradual. Kung may na mga problems regarding ang subject, please try to visit our office. Then settle itong kung ano itong mga problema, kung ano limalit akong may bubuli. Ayun lang ka mo pag-alam pagkada opisina. Okay? Then nga din naman itong atong parents. Given naman gihapon na aton as parents, siyempre una ang financial support. Kasi waray may himot at mga estudyante, kung ang financial support, diri tayo may hatag liwat. Pananglitan, maaraw itlog. Pero of course, may data supervision liwat nga dahil ito na aton mga estudyante. Kay bangin pag-araw do, i-email la. May dapat din nag-email pa. Kaya mga kabataan na ito, pag-email. Kasi hindi ka mo, dapat di rin na kamuhiton. Kaya maaram na kamuhiton nga, di rin ito niya maupay. Although, gimpapadayon na ito nga mga, kasi business ito. And for intended lang ito, for recreation or ano pa dito, parang extra time na niyo magagamiton. Kaya para iyo, di na kamot dapat kahit iyo na focus para human with OJT, then makaland in job after graduation. So magsiseryoso na kamo ito. Di rin na magbibinata-bata. Diba? Tapos financial support, hindi naman kita moral support. So, kinahanglan gihapon ito aton mga parents, iton panginano, nga dahil iton aton mga estudyante. Kay halabi na yan nga panahon nga itiba nagkaka-stress diretso, darang limitado mga kiwahay iton estudyante, aton mga anak. So, as parent, nakinahanglan tirahin na papapak naman lang itong subong okay ka lang. So, ito. Okay? As our support to our students. And then, of course, as parent also, kinahanglan kita makipag-coordinate if ever we encounter some problems nga dahil aton students. Kay bangin direkta nadidirektahin pagsiyai aton anak. So pwede liwat ka mo manginano nga diha opisina. Coordinate with our OJT coordinator or nga di kang ma'am asusina or nga di gihapon as program head, and then of course to our college dean. May namon mga available nga contact number, so pwede kami niyo tawagan. Okay? Kung may ada mga problema niyo nga nakikita. Kasi mas maupay kung itong problema diretso ta matataganhin atensyon habang buti ay pa. Mas makurin na kasi kung darod ako na nga problema, mag-iihan ng problema, mas makurukurin na itong pag-settle. Okay? So siguro, ang mula itong pinaka-importante nga responsibilities of parents and of course to the students. Parang reminders lang niya. Okay, kung pananglitan na didiretso ko na lang. O ano? Okay. So, ano natin? Okay, so, okay, bali, tugtog na dito kung pagyakan. Kung pananglitan may ada niyo mga pamakiana, may nabuburungan niyo kung mag-ano ka mo kamahin niya ng orientation, then you may raise your inquiries. Sige. Habang ani pa kita nag-aarag tubang, madali kayo itong ma-istoryahan. Ang para liwat mauli ka mo, klarado na iyo kung mag-aano ka mo yan nga pag-OJT.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Abrahano. At this time is the open forum. If you have any questions regarding ang mga in-present haatan natin mga speaker, naghatag po kami ayon papel na gutiay. So you can write your question there. And if you want to raise your question personally, just raise your hand and wait until I recognize you. And you can use the microphone at the center. Is there any question? Could my question from the parents? From the parents, students? Okay, kung naawad la, pag raise a question, you can write it. Ano yung mga papel, ang mga ginhatag naman na yung mga papel, tapos pwede ako na lang magbasa. Okay, pag may question, ito naman mga parents na karuyag i-raise it question personally, just call my attention. You can use the microphone at the center, please. Yes? Ito po microphone.
Mabay kong aga ito mga sir. Mabay nga aga. My question is, sir, ito hindi ba kasi they are willing to, kanina klaro ka din sa ring nara, sir, na kanina nga kinahanglan, itatod ba, hindi rin mapatay ito ng industry. So may mga student kasi, sir, na they are willing to, pagkato ito harayo na lugar, pag OJT. So waray, confusion is, waray ba natin ini alternative or magiging pamaagi na may alawin yung may estudyante na willing mag-OJT dito doon gawa si tatong lugar. Amo lang po.
Thank you. So first of all, no, an aton policy is no face-to-face OJT. I know that there are students who are anticipating, and some of them already are in Manila, no? Who are working now in Manila on how to conduct their OJT. They are asking me, no, on how to conduct. Our policy, we cannot send you to the industry as OJT as of now, because that is the policy of the university, no face-to-face, no? You can go to the industry, but not as OJT. As what I have told you this morning, after the performance tasks given to you, no, by the coordinator, by the advisor, that was the basis of our grades for you, no? Following the format or the schemes of the instructions, ano, didat nga mo nihatag yung performance tasks. You can do after that, you can do whatever you want, no? For as long as you are not officially endorsed to the industry by the university. Waray nang tinutugutan niya na pag-OJT nga to. Pwede ka mo kumadto, pero not as OJT. Not as OJT. You do not, waray natin mga papers. So what I have said, we do not have memorandum of agreement between industries. We do not have, di na kami nagatagin mga endorsements, no? Because performance-based tayo or online. Or online na mga competencies ito natin very required. No? So ayun, klaro ano, may daan ng mga estudyante ato yun na Manila, papakiyan na kung pwede na maka-OJT, very pwede as OJT. Pero kung taga na nila yung task, and then maka-perform nila, or as long as they are enrolled, as they are enrolled in the OJT, pero yung kareksip yung mga bakay, ato na hira, waray hira pagpa-enroll pa, mag-submit man hira yung performance task ng ginatagayaran ko, di ka na, di rin hira pwede maka-graduate, no? Kaya rin kung meron ka-enroll. So the first step is dapat makita niya that you are already enrolled in the OJT, in the BSIT, no? BSIT subject, supervised industry training, no? And then after that, pag officially enrolled na, the advisor or the coordinator will give now the competencies based on their field of specialization, kung ano nila major, no? After that, pag makasend ko pa kanina, makakumpleto nga natin 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 1 month, then you are free. Pwede ka na magulat pagpa-enroll ito next semester. So kung nato ka Manila, pwede ka na magbiling dito para ka mabuhi, no? Makasuporta ng itong pamilya. Klaro? Klaro? Nga nanay, klaro? Okay, sige, thank you.
Sir, okay lang po kung halimbawa, suwed ako, magtrabaho ng dito ng shop, sir. Okay lang halimbawa habang nagkuha kami tamang pinaka-OJT na. Okay lang ito, sir. Pero related lang yung trabaho din katong kuhan. Ito yung ina-adman.
Okay, that's the best move, no? Ato ka nga daan itong facility, no? But not as OJT, ha? We are telling you, not as OJT.
Yes, sir. Pero okay.
Ato ka, natrabaho ka dito, sosolang ka, okay lang. Pag taginaan mo na yung itong performance task, you can do it on that shop.
Yes, sir.
No?
Oh, sir, pwede ba dito nga habang nagtatrabaho, i-record or
Yes, pwede.
Pwede lang, yes, sir.
Pwede. Pwede. No? Itong iba, nga tulad balay, siyempre, pasarit man hirap, o sumiringan, pliti ini yung welding machine. Ano? Para ka mag-welding. So, ang mga doon kan, sir, doon nga naro yung suporta niyo. No? Pero kung ada lang daan niya, nagwi-welding na yan, natrabaho yan din na. Pagtagin naman yan, task, pag-welding, libre na yan. Pag suguhay yan, ibibidyo na lang. Di ba? Kasi itong advantage, no? Yan na. So what I have said, kung may na-enroll ka mo short-term courses related ito niyo kurso, no? Ito niyo field of specialization, mas maupay. Because after itong may daan na yung certificate, makakag-perform baka mo hit-task dito. Pananglitan, foods, no? Foods. Natrabaho kaya na dito silugan, kumbaga kuwan. Yung papagluto kahin adobo, ada na, di rin mo napapaliton, di ba? Ada na itong panakot, ada na itong karni, no? Ada na karaha. Diba? Ibibidyo mo na lang, i-explain mo ang steps or ano't ginaaraw itong performances. Diba? Klaro?
Para sir, salamat sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
His question is, what because to OJT requirement to apply on the job training but the COVID until now this year?
So,
Itiya karo yung signal, sir. Siguro, what are the requirements?
requirements
Ito, to apply the job
on the job training.
training. Siguro, sir, an online ini. Itiya karo yung signal. Asya
Is
ba?
that the online or the face-to-face?
The online?
Online?
Face-to-face.
Face-to-face. So, kanina, sayod na kita, we have no face-to-face on the job training, no? Because of the policy of the university, no? Para di kita ma-infect. Pero so, there is no requirements, no? But you have tasks to do, huh? In your home, or if the facility is available in the industry, no? Kung industry, kung ato facility, for as long as we have to ask permission. Ha? Sir, waray ko, sugod ko pa kanina, waray nang ginpapaperform mo kami yung pagtanggalin ko sa cylinder head. We have no engine. So, the university will coordinate, no? The automotive shop in Giwan, umaya dahil itong task, no? Masalit kami dito. And then, we will do the schedule. Dire liwat ko hindi nga, dire kami kay para di kita makasama liwat tayo na dito nga automotive shop. No? We will do the scheduling and we will see to it that we are following safety precautions. So, kung mas mo pa nga ato itong coordinator, no? Ato itong advisor, before ka mo kumadto kay para makita namon itong kabutang shop. Ang bang liwat damon itong tao, din masaraw pag-perform, no? So, in as far as the question of Mr. Masaba, we have no requirements requirements for the new face-to-face OJT. No? What are you?
Any question?
Any question?
Yes?
Kaino?
Sir, how many competencies in every semester sila do, sir? Prepare ka?
Based on the competencies prepared by the shop teachers, for example, in ada maganda hapon is electronics, ano? May dali 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 competencies, no? For electronics. Sample, identify the basic electronics components, differentiate functions of the passive and active components. Ano? Sayo lalo. Perform different joints and splices. Create simple circuit. No? This is very simple. No? Tan first year lang to. Explain the functions of ICs in the main board. Perform basic troubleshooting process. No? Of different kinds of cell phone, differentiate a keypad and a screen cell phone. So these are like samples of competencies to be performed by automotive, mga 12 competencies also. So kada subject kinukuhaan namin at least 2, no? 2. Civil TIC, wala pa mag-submit ni Mr. Mr. Bail. So kita ang tabastan sa Mr. Eric, at least nakukuhaan yung kada subject niyo from first year to third year. Inusaha at usaha o ka competencies. No? Okay?
In addition to Sir Bobby, andun mga competencies, of course, you will not be given competencies which is not available in our locality. So, kung ano ang kikita namon, kung ano ang competencies nga available din hagiwan, asa latatan niya hatag para accessible hay. Okay? Dahil mga facilities na available. And those hatun waray pa available nga competencies, it will be sent to your group chat. So, pwede na liwat mo dito kumani, then ma-follow up na lang mo dito yung group chat. Okay?
Okay.